Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another New York trading session. I do apologize for the slight delay in today's live stream, but I can see a lot of you already in the chat. We have Anime Kids, we have Mahar. Welcome, everyone that's been waiting. I appreciate you all. Adam, welcome. If you're currently on this live and you haven't liked the stream already, make sure you go ahead and like the stream. It takes a second to do that. 001, welcome. I think it's the first time seeing you on the lives. Today is holiday, so we should stay away. Yeah, we're going to break down the charts, answer some of your questions, trading questions, as well as give away some accounts today on this stream. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see how many likes we're on right now before we begin. Let me have a look. So we are currently on just 2 likes. Guys, click on the like button and I'm going to analysis once we reach 10 likes. Okay, once we reach 10 likes, I'll start the analysis. I'm the first like. Appreciate. Welcome, F. Mark. Yeah, I think you. We're gonna look at it's today bank is from below tree or what from started now. So we get started. We got is live good my um can you guys hear me? Comment below if you can hear me. Comment 1 if you can hear me. Just put 1 on the chat if you can hear me now. All right. It's perfect. Okay. I think I fixed it. I don't know what happened there. But we're currently going to start and go ahead with gold. I'll break down what's going on with gold. If you have any particular trading question, just save it until when I'm done with the analysis, okay? It's perfect. Okay, perfect. Let's get started. So with gold Monday, level to look at for a breakout with gold will be this particular level, 4,127. It broke above and it closed above. And ever since you see that gold, once it broke above, it stayed above. Okay. So that zone, we can pretty much get rid of it at this point. Okay. Doesn't really matter anymore. Um, let me Anime kids, are you already in a gold trade at the moment, or are you thinking about taking a gold trade? Let me know. So yeah, with gold at the moment, it being above the 4,140 level means that as long as gold is above this support level of 4,140, then we will have gold stay above that zone and potentially head higher. Now, if we get gold to close below 4,140, then we could see gold push further back towards the 4,100, the 4,050 levels. So right now, what I'm saying is we need gold to stay above 4,140. And as long as it doesn't close below that level, then I do see gold staying higher. What's an area to look at? Definitely 4,173. I believe if we get a close above 4,173, we could see gold target the 4,214 level and potentially higher. Okay. So let me push this here. So it's pretty much in between these two zones. If we get a break above 4,173, we could target 4,210 and higher. If we get a close below 4,140, we could do a short, with the first target being 4,107. And then we have 4,050, essentially. But the two levels to look at are these two current levels, 4,173 and 4,140. These two levels, definitely pay attention to these two levels and monitor it closely until gold can either break past these two levels. I think it's not worth placing any gold trades. Okay. In fact, it's actually kind of consolidating at this moment. If you have a look, we do have a consolidation. Okay. Since yesterday. So just wait for either a break below 4,140 or a close above 4,173. If this is on the 1 hour time frame, if we get a close, let's just say price comes up, closes above, then targets would be 4,210 and maybe higher. Very simple. If you understood that, comment too. What's up, Money Beast? Gold's gonna buy this coming Asian session. Let's see. I mean, you will only know that once we get a break from these two levels. Okay, trying to buy early or sell early is never a wise choice. Hey there. I can see a lot of new names today. Welcome, everyone. If you're watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you click on the like button. So, next up, let's move on to pound JPY. The pound Japanese yen. Yeah, I'd say a level to kind of monitor with pound JPY would be 207,187. 207,187. If we get a break and a close above 207,187, we could do a long with pound JPY. Um, that's if it closes above. So, yeah, currently just above a support zone. If you have a look, previous resistance, now turned support. So, similar to gold, what you should look at is these two current levels, 206,583, and obviously what I mentioned earlier, 207, 177. If we get gold to close above 207, 180 roughly, then it will be a long position. And if we get pound JPY to close below 206,583, then it would be it falling back within that zone. And potentially we could target the next zone of 205,500. So it's just about monitoring these two levels. Dini, actually, I am unable to claim the giveaway as my verification failed because of my silly mistake. Sorry to hear that, Money Beast. So yeah, with pound JPY, these two levels, we're gonna monitor it and see how it does. Have you seen the level 206,500? 206,500. Yeah, that's the zone that I've highlighted here. If pound JPY can stay above 206,580, then we could see it trend higher. Okay, so now let's just wait and see. It's within these two zones. It has to break above or break below. So we're gonna find out very soon what happens. Okay, but as for trade setups, nothing there. Clearly, price is consolidating. Okay, pound USD. Okay, pound USD currently just on a support zone. I'd need to see a close above 1.32 555 for me to take a long position. Okay. And I need to see pound USD stay above this support zone. I don't want to see it close below. I want to see it respect this 1.32348 level. If going long is what I want. Okay. If we see it close below, price could come back down to this level, maybe retest, and then finally make its way up. But that's long. Okay. I need it to respect this current support zone and potentially hold and push above. Okay. But as of right now, um, just monitor that level that I've highlighted on the chart. Okay, there's no trade setup, depending on what trading strategy you're using. But I can tell you there's no trade setup right now with pound USD. Hey, Dini, remember me? I texted you on IG about the previous giveaway. Yes, I do. I do remember you. Yes. So yeah, that's pound USD. Pound Swiss. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not really liking what's going on with pound Swiss at the moment. Yeah, nothing there. Pound CAD. Canadian dollar. Yeah, with pound CAD, I'd say it's currently on a support zone or near a support zone. What I need to see is pound CAD respect the current support zone that it's on. With that being said, I'd only consider going long on pound CAD if it breaks and closes above 1.86298. Okay, if we get a break and a close above this region, then I would consider going long. Until then, I just don't like the way it's moving. Okay. So, yeah, in terms of going long, I want to see it close above 1.86260. Now, if we're talking about going short on pound CAD, I'd need to see a close below 1.85375. So I want to see a close below 1.85375, and I would go short with first target potentially being 1.84360. Is it a holiday today? Is it recommended to trades kind of day? Depends, to be honest. Obviously, volume will be far less. Price is going to consolidate more. And so it really depends. Guys, make sure you like the stream. All right, next up we have pound New Zealand dollar. So for me to go long on pound New Zealand dollar, this one's straightforward. I want to see a close above 2.31804. I want to see a close above for me to consider going long, with potential first targets being 2.32260, Second target being 2.32750. Okay. If we get pound New Zealand to close above 2.31775, I do see it testing the 2.32760 level. However, if price stays below, provided that it's on a resistance level right now, it will start to test the 2.30830 level. And so this is what we need to see. We want to see a break above and a close above 2.31800. And then we could definitely consider going long. First targets being 2.32800. So yeah, let's see. Do you guys think pound New Zealand is going to go up or is going to go down? Pound New Zealand looks to be in a sell momentum though, no? Yeah, I'm just letting you know in terms of going long what I need to see, right? So what I need to see is, like I said, a close above 2.31800. That's if I'm considering going long. If I am considering going short on pound New Zealand, I want to see a close below 2.30830. Okay, if price closes if price closes below this level, I will go short on pound New Zealand. Yep. So what do we have next? Pound Australian dollar. My favorite pound pair. So pound Australian dollar, pound AUD, currently just below a resistance level. So essentially what I need to see is a close below 2 point. Let me bring that down a little bit. I want to see a close below 2.02521. If I get a close below 2.02521, I would go short on pound New Zealand to target 2.01540. Okay, that's if price can close below this level. However, say price pushes up, I would need to see a close above this level, 2.03296. $2.03287, sorry. So if price can close above 2.03287, I would go long on pound AUD. Okay, so say price goes up now, closes above. I would go long from this point. Obviously, I would monitor it when it closes above, but I'd consider going long. And then the first target would be potentially 2.04029. I want to put a disclaimer that everything that I'm saying is not financial advice. Okay, it's just my analysis and my opinion. Anonymous YouTuber said, the thing I hate about trading most currency pairs is that they're so slow. It may take a couple of days for your move to play out, unlike gold. Yeah, that's pretty much why I like gold a lot. It's got a lot of the volume So you're not waiting 1 or 2 days for price to actually move. So yeah, that's pound AUD. Next up, we have USD JPY. USD JPY, interesting. I think a level to look at would be this one. So if we can get price to yeah, so if we can get the USD JPY to close above 156.667, then we would go long and we would target potentially 157.678. Okay, first targets. However, if price does fall back down and it closes below 155.819, then we would consider going short with the USD JPY. So two levels to look at will be this one, and definitely this one. Okay. See where price decides to go. If it closes above here, we would monitor it, and from that we would decide to go long and buy USD JPY. Once again, targets being 157.682 or higher. Okay, what do we have next? What pair do we have next? Euro USD. Euro USD. Let's have a look. What do you think gold next move up or down? Like I said, I've looked at gold and I said, let's monitor the two levels. I'm going to go back to gold shortly and I'll explain. However, right now, I'm not in any gold trades. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Welcome, double A. Yeah, Euro USD pretty much in a resistance zone at the moment. I'll just highlight the levels to look at. 1.15770. And by the way, some of you might be asking me, how do I quickly come up with these levels or where interesting price levels to look at would be? First of all, it does take time. And for me, I can spend a second on the chart and just spot these zones. But once you get good at price action and reading price and reading where certain zones are, then it's very easy for you to spot what levels need to break for you to enter a trade. So, for example, I immediately spot this zone here, 1.15770. If we can get a close below, I would consider going short with the first target being 1.15290 more or less. Okay. However, if price stays up, okay, don't forget it broke above resistance and is now turned into a support, although it's very messy within this zone. Um, However, if we get price to close above, and hopefully it's the case, 1.16111, if price goes up, closes above, I would consider going long with Euro USD, first target being 1.16522. Okay. Hey, Dini, just look at my message. Yeah, sure. Anime Kids, what you said, if we take the trade at 156, we can go long. Um, which pair? Also, this is not a signal. Anime Kids, it's not a signal. Just want to be very clear about that. So yeah, that's pretty much Euro USD. Do we have anything with the New Zealand dollar? New Zealand dollar currently on a resistance level. Yeah, what I need to see essentially is one of two things. Close above 0.57310, 0.57310, or a close below 0.57088. Just monitor these two levels with the New Zealand dollar. If we get a break above, I would consider going long and potentially targeting 0.57625. If price closes below 0.57091, I would consider going short, potentially targeting this level, 0.56674. Okay. Now let's go back to gold. I like you, Dini, because you explain everything very simple, not like these other gurus. We thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. What are we looking at today? We just took a look at all the pairs: gold, pound pairs, Euro USD, USD JPY, and New Zealand dollar. So I just broke down my forecast with some of these pairs. Um, and yeah, let's see where it goes. A lot of these pairs are consolidating. So just keep that in mind, obviously. Okay. With that being said, if there's any trading questions that you have, something that you're struggling with as a trader, something that's been bothering you, just leave it in the chat. I'm going to answer or try to answer every question. So just let me know what questions you have. I think gold next move is 4240. I mean, let's see. Let's see if we can get a break above. Here is my question. Let me read your question by Fisho Alex. Here's my question. Which pair will you take if you see what you need on both pairs? Will you take both or one of them? What is your recommendations from your experience? Good question. So, Fisho Alex said, let's say you have two pairs. This is what I understood from the question. Let's say you have, example, gold and pound Australian dollar. You look at both and they both present you a trading opportunity. Like your rules are there and you can literally take a trade on both of them. Should you do both at the same time or should you pick one? Great question. And I wouldn't necessarily say there's anything wrong with either. If you were to take both trades at the same time, obviously you would need to reduce risk or split risk because now you're running two trades at once. Example, say normally you're used to running 2% risk per trade. Now, obviously, you're not going to take two trades and have 4% risk floating, right? So what you could do is split the risk 1% per trade. You're you're going to make less because obviously you're risking less, right? But I think it's a choice. Do you want to take those two trades or could you just take one trade? I would say if you are a beginner, I wouldn't advise you take multiple trades at the same time. Pick one of the best ones that you have, whichever one that you think is, you know, has more of a probability, even though you can never know, and then just take that one trade. Why? The more trades you take, the more mentally taxing it could be. And now you're, managing two trade setups. One is in a drawdown, one is in profit. And so it just kind of messes with you. So in the beginning, just focus on one trade at a time. However, as time goes on, you can definitely take more than one trade at the same time. But yeah, great question by Fisho Alex. I plan on riding it to 4260. Yeah, if we get gold to break above and close above 4174, first target for long would be 4210 and then higher. Okay, we have a question from 001B. On a prop firm account with strict drawdown limits, what's the safest way to recover from a small drawdown without overtrading? Um, what's the safest way to recover? There is no safe way. You're taking the same trades, following your same rules. So when you say what's the safest way, you're assuming that there is a way to take a trade without risk. Every trade has or carries risks, right? If you are in a drawdown, well, the trade is still running, so it could turn out to be profitable, right? Just because a trade is in a drawdown. If you said a loss, it would be a different question. But you said you took a trade, you're maybe down, you're losing money whilst the trade is open. Now, just let it run. Like that's what you have a stop loss for, right? Um, in terms of over trading, that's a mental thing that you have to overcome. I took a position on gold for 100 110. My TP is 4240. Let's see. Yeah, a good entry for sure. Are you planning on not taking some of the profits off the table, or you already have? One thing about gold, you can be in a massive profit and it will go back to your entry. And then that's if you still held onto the trade. But it could go back to your entry and now you're kind of disappointed, you know? No, I don't. Mahfuza, I do not. Where are you guys from? Comment below which country that you're from and you're watching from right now. Let me know. With Aqua's daily and overall drawdown rules, what trading style do you think works best? Scalping, intraday, or swing trading? Um, 001. There is no, best trading style. The best trading style is the one that works for you. Okay. So I would say, back test. Okay. The rules are already set. Write down the rules and demo trade based on the rules and see what works best for your lifestyle, your personality trait, and of course, your trading strategy. Some people don't have time to be scalping, right? Maybe you work a certain amount of hours, right? So you just need to figure that out. All right. You guys are from Botswana, Bangladesh, India, Ghana, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nigeria, Turkmenistan. Okay, interesting. If I had $1 for every time gold came back to my break even, then went straight to TP afterwards, I'd be able to start a prop firm company. Yeah, with gold, you could be profitable. It will come back to your entry and maybe stop you out if you put stops on break even. So, you with gold, you definitely have to be more active in terms of managing an open trade. Okay. Especially when you're in profits because it can definitely mess you up. I've seen people, let's just say your target was 200 pips on a gold trade. You might be 150 pips in profit. Now, let's just say you go about your day, you come back, it's on your entry, and now you're thinking, oh, I was up 150 pips. Why did I not, close the trade? So it can mess with you 100%. I have been trading for 2 years, but not profitable. But nowadays, I'm having break even almost 60% of my trades. Have you faced this kind of situation? If you do, can you explain how you passed this stage? So you said 2 years, you're not profitable, but now you're breaking even. Fisho Alex, I would definitely go back to the drawing board if I was you. Now, what does that mean? Clearly there's an issue with your strategy. Okay. So when you have a strategy issue, what I advise is going back to the markets and figuring out a profitable strategy. How do you do that? Get a back testing software, trade on a demo account, take 50 trades on the demo, 50 to 100, I recommend. Once you've done that, gather the data. Are you profitable after the fact? And what's the percentage? Then proceed. Okay. Don't trade on a live and figure out a strategy. Trade on the demo. Okay. Trade on a demo, figure out the strategy, and going back to the drawing board is not embarrassing. I know you put 2 years into it, but fixing the problem today is better than letting it, carry on. Okay. So clearly a strategy issue. So go back to the drawing board and refine your strategy for sure. How do I buy a backtesting software? Just DM me on Instagram at AlphaDini. I will send you the ones that I've used in the past. Hey Dini, can I wish for the giveaway as I'm trying for weeks? Anime Kids, I'm about to start the giveaway. So if you are lucky today, you'll win. And the rules are just very simple, to be honest. So there's a high chance of you winning. Again, if you're watching, make sure you click on the like button. And I have to remind you guys, if you are looking for a massive discount, I highly recommend you use the code AquaTV. It gives you 45% off a Forex account or 65% off a futures account. Okay, so the code is AquaTV. Yeah, I'm glad to see Mahfuza. I remember he had an issue with the strategy a while back, and he started backtesting, and now he's figuring it out. I think he's profitable, right, Mahfuza? I think you told me you're profitable, I believe, but that's just what it takes. With that being said, I think it's time to start the giveaway. I want to start this giveaway with the guy that I spoke to earlier. I don't know if you're still on this live. I think you messaged me on Instagram about the previous stream. There was a mix up, and I just want to set that straight right now. So if you're in the chat, let me know. Who's ready for the giveaway, by the way? Let me know if you're ready for the giveaway. Okay, anonymous YouTuber, which account would you like? A futures account or a Forex account? You get to pick one. Once we give this account to anonymous YouTuber, we'll get started with the giveaway. Yeah, Fisher, I'm going to announce the giveaway shortly. Anonymous YouTuber, which account? Futures or just comment futures or Forex? Anonymous YouTuber, let me know. Forex, okay. Let me just save your name. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with the giveaway. Okay, for a chance to win a 10K futures account, all you have to do is, and by the way, if you don't have Instagram, I would wait for until I give away the Forex accounts. But this is for futures. If you want to get a chance to win a 10K futures account, all you have to do is open up Instagram, search up the username AquaTV Live, and you're going to look for the reel that was posted. It's titled Biggest Mistakes and Challenges. It's the recent one. It was posted 35 minutes ago. Okay. 35 minutes ago. What you're going to do is watch it entirely because it's only 37 seconds. So you have to watch it from zero to the end. You're going to like it and you're going to comment. Very simple. Okay. Again, the reel is titled Biggest Mistake and Challenges. Once you're done, just comment done. Done. Okay, let's have a look. Make sure you comment on that reel to qualify. Sal's reel, you would have to speak to the team. Okay, please speak to the team. I'm not really aware of that. Yeah, I'm gonna set the time for 1 more minute before I pick a winner. Once again, if you just joined the live, we are giving away a 10K futures account right now, and all you have to do is go on the Instagram AquaTV live, find the reel, the recent one that was posted 35 minutes ago, of me. It's titled "Biggest Mistake and Challenges," and you just have to like and comment. That's it, and I'll pick a winner. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. How about Forex account? Yeah, we're going to be giving away some Forex accounts. We're going to be giving away 4 10K Forex accounts. 10 seconds to go. Okay, time to pick the winner. I'm going to open the software to pick the winner. All right. The winner of the 10K futures account, let me refresh, is Malcolm D. Rage. Malcolm D. Rage. Malcolm D. Rage, are you in the chat? Let me know. Malcolm D. Rage, if you are in the chat, let me know. Congrats on winning. We're going to be giving away some Forex accounts now. So just we're waiting for Malcolm to comment on the YouTube chat. Okay, Malcolm, what you're going to do is you're going to comment your name on this chat and you're going to put in futures. So put in Malcolm D Rage and then you're going to put a dash futures. Just comment it on the YouTube chat. Waiting for you, Michael. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to make it very simple. Let's get started with the Forex account. You guys are ready for the Forex account? So you don't need Instagram for this one. All you have to do to qualify to get a 10K Forex account, okay? All you have to do is pick a number from 1 to 30. The first person to guess the number that I have on ChatGPT wins. So pick a number from 1 to 30. Okay, we have a winner. The winner is Mahfuzar Rahman. Okay. Mahfuzar, congrats on winning a 10K Forex account. Everyone, just say congrats and don't spam numbers. Everyone, stop spamming numbers. Just say ready. If you're ready for the next giveaway, just comment ready. Everyone, if you're ready for the next giveaway, stop commenting numbers and just comment ready. I will not continue until everyone says ready. Because some of you are cheating now. You're going to, comment a bunch of numbers. Fisher, it's about whoever writes the number first. Yes, we're giving away a Forex account, Adam. Okay. For a chance, now we're giving away 3 more accounts. For a chance to win a 10K Forex account, comment a number, this time from 30 to 49. Okay? The number has to be from 30 to 49. I'm going to make it as random as possible. The first person to guess the number that I have on ChatGPT wins. Let's see who the lucky person is going to be. All right. The winner is Pankaj Kumar Sharma. Okay, Pankaj, congrats on winning a 10K Forex account. Pankaj, congrats on winning. Everyone say ready if you're ready. If you're ready, comment ready. We're giving away 2 more 10K Forex accounts. And today might be your lucky day. All right. Pick a number from 21 to 41. I'm going to make it random. 21 to 41. Pick a number. The first person to guess wins. And it starts now. If you've commented a number before, it doesn't count. Okay, it starts now. The winner is Patrick Roz. Now, here's an issue, by the way. Mahfuzar did say the number 33 first. Yes. However, Mahfuzar, you already won on this stream. So if you already won an account, you don't qualify to win another one. So the next person to have said the number is Patrick Ross. Um, so Patrick Ross, congrats on winning a 10K Forex account. Okay, Mahfuzar, like I said, you've already won on the stream. So anyone that's already won during this stream does not qualify to win again. So Patrick, once again, congrats. Okay, we are giving away one more account. Bro, I've been following for so long. Many thanks. I'm glad that you won. Um, Bravo said you can only win once. Yeah, you can't win multiple times in one stream. That's not fair to everyone. Okay. Okay, so for the last account, does the winner get an email? No. So all you have to do, if you are part of the winners on this giveaway, all you have to do is open a Discord ticket, let them know, show them proof that you are the winner, and let them know you won during my stream. That's it. But for the last account giveaway, all you have to do, and I'll make this very simple, is comment a number from 1 to 30. Okay, this is the last account of today's stream, 10K Forex account. Once again, make sure you've clicked on the like button of this stream. And if you're new to the channel, click subscribe. Gold right now, pretty much volume wise, consolidating. Price is really dead today. So, yeah. I'm just going through the chat to see who picked the right number. Okay, we have a winner. Foji-Z3I. Congrats on winning a 10K Forex account. Congrats. Wait, Mahfuzar, were you looking to win a futures account or a Forex account? Because you're getting the Mahfuzar, you're getting the futures account. Let me know if that's a problem. Yeah, you can choose unlimited numbers, Money Beast. Mahfuzar, I think. Let me have a look. Okay, is there anyone that's won during this stream? That's won a Forex account. Is there anyone that's willing to switch to a futures account? Comment below if you've won during the stream and you're willing to switch to a futures account instead of a Forex account. Let me know. Mahfuzar, I think I did a mix up, I believe. Wait, let me have a look. Who won a futures account on the stream? Comment below if you are part of the 2 people that won a futures account on this stream. Comment below. Just want to clarify things. Okay, I did. Okay, I know you did, Malcolm. Anyone else? Anyone else that won? All right, so I'd have to switch one person to a futures account. Okay, and I'm gonna pick the person Mahfuzar or Pankaj. One of you have to pick a futures account. Pankaj, if you're on the screen, let me know. Okay, futures account to Mahfuzar. Sorry for the mix-up, by the way. We'll do futures for you today. Um, but that's all, everyone. I appreciate everyone for joining the live stream today. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Actually, we're doing a London session tomorrow, Friday. Um, so in a couple of hours, I'm gonna be back on live. We're gonna be giving away some more accounts. So if you didn't win, I know some of you are like, I wish I won today. If you didn't win, set the notifications on for this channel and you will get alerted when I go live tomorrow. Okay. Now, if you want, so 4G is saying, what do I do to claim the giveaway? You have to open a Discord ticket with the team on the website AquaFunded, or maybe email them, whichever one works. Say I was on Dini's live, I am part of the winner. Show proof and you'll be given. Okay. Anime kids, what happened? Let me know what happened. DM me if there's any issues. With that being said, everyone, I hope you guys enjoy your evening. I'm gonna be seeing you back again very shortly in a couple of hours. So yeah, appreciate you all. Take care. See you soon.